Hey kiddos, so today I'm showing you how to take a claim and support it with evidence to turn it into your own paragraph. So what is challenging about that is that you are not coming up with your own claim. The claim is given to you. So you may or may not agree with this claim, but we are building the skill of supporting claims with evidence and analyzing that. So we are going to do three things. We're going to read our claim, and then the first thing we're going to do is we are going to identify a piece of evidence that supports the claim. Then we are going to circle which specific words or phrases within that evidence connects to the deeper meaning. And then we are going to analyze the connotation or the feeling of words and phrases. So let's look at our claim. In stanzas 2 through 6, this is telling me where to go, so I always like to highlight that. Angelou utilizes imagery and similes. Here's what I need to look for. To convey the speaker's determination to overcome adversity despite the fact that others want to see her fail. Let's highlight this in blue. All right, so here we have where to find it, what we're looking for, and this is the message. So I'm going to look for a piece of evidence that supports the claim. Angelou utilizes imagery and similes to convey the speaker's determination to overcome adversity despite the fact others want to make her fail. So a stanza is a block of text in a poem. So to find stanzas 2 through 6, we go 1, 2. So we're starting here. 1, 2. This is stanza 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is what we are looking at. Let's do a really light color for this. All right. So we're looking, this is 2, 3 is split, 4, 5, and then 6 is split here. We have to look in stanzas 2 through 6. Okay, got it. So now we're going to read it, and we're going to look for imagery and similes that show that she is determined to overcome adversity or hardships. So let's read it. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moon and suns with certainty of tides. Just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries? Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard? 'Cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words, you may cut me with your eyes, you may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air I'll rise. Gosh, you gotta love Maya Angelou. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to the first place that I see a simile and a imagery, an example of imagery that show her determination to overcome adversity. And I also can't forget this part, despite the fact that others want to see her fail. So let's start at the beginning. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. This works. I have imagery here because you can see oil wells pumping in her living room, right? You can see someone beset with gloom. You can see someone really upset. So there's the imagery. And our simile is here. She walks like she's got oil wells pumping in her living room. So I'm going to use this stanza 2, as my evidence. So I'm going to go back, and because this is a model, I already have it prepared, but normally I'd have to type it. For poetry, if you want to show that there is a different line, you just add a little slash here. So you see this is kind of takes up a lot of room. For poetry, you can just put one of these little lines here to show, hey, that was a new line. Okay, so I've done the first step. I've identified a piece of evidence that supports the claim. Now, I need to look at which specific words and phrases within that evidence connect to the deeper meaning. My deeper meaning is that the speaker is determined to overcome adversity despite the fact that others want to see her fail. So like these aren't important words. We're looking for really important words that have a lot of meaning. So sassiness. Sassiness is a great word that shows her attitude. Gloom. That shows other people's attitude. Walk is great. We have oil wells pumping. Those are words that show the deeper meaning. And then living room. These all are important words that show the deeper meaning. So I'm going to take these words, and I would have to type them out if I wasn't prepared, but I am. So I am going to just copy and paste them here. Why is this formatting weird? And this should say 2. All right. The last thing I need to do is I need to analyze the connotation of words and phrases. So connotation is the meaning beyond the definition of a word. It's the feeling a word carries. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste what I have. So here's what these words mean to me. I picked up the words that connect to the deeper meaning, and I'm analyzing how these words feel and what they really mean. So sassiness is attitude, it's confidence, feisty, tough. Gloom makes me think of despair, unhappiness, rainy days, frowns. Walk was important to me because I think of her walking proudly, so she's strutting, she's prideful. Oil wells, those are associated with wealth, power, and class. Pumping is giving, providing, and excessive, and in my living room is easy and constant. So basically she's saying, I am sassy, right? I'm sassy. I've got attitude. I'm confident. And you have gloom. You're all sad and you know why you're sad? Because I'm walking with so much pride because I have oil wells pumping. I have these wealth, this power in excess in my living room. So it's easy. So she's basically saying I've got it going on and it's easy for me and it's making you feel a certain way. Awesome. So now what we're going to do is we can turn this into a paragraph. So we do this by integrating our evidence and write with your zoom in and zoom out to support the claim. So here's the paragraph I came up with. And here's how I did it. In stanzas 2 through 6, see, this is the claim that was given to me. So I have to start with the claim that was given to me. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. In stanzas 2 through 6, Angelou utilizes visual imagery and similes to convey the speaker's determination to overcome adversity, despite the fact that others want to see her fail. So I'm just this is the same thing. So I'm just keeping the claim that they gave me because my job is to finish the paragraph. Now I'm going to give a little context and talk about some of these words. The speaker taunts those who want to see her fail and believes that her sassiness upsets them and brings them gloom, as she is able to walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. So, and she cited her where she got this. So I integrated my evidence here. I didn't just dump this stanza there. I was able to pick the certain words and explain them in my evidence sentence. So now I'm going to do my last step. I'm going to analyze it. While the speaker may not have wealth, She is able to carry herself with the confidence of a person who has oil pumping. Monetary wealth does not matter for her, as she is wealthy in confidence and resilient to obstacles and naysayers who test her strong spirit. The terms pumping and sassiness convey the vitality and strength of the speaker in the face of adversity. Awesome. So what I did there was I took a claim and I ended up turning it into a whole paragraph because I found evidence and I analyzed what words in the evidence, what they meant. So now, my dear students, you are going to go to your student worksheet. And you are going to do the same thing for your exit ticket. So here is your topic sentence. I have the meanings here. In the first stanza, Angelou uses simile and visual imagery to expound. This means to show or explain the speaker's impervious, that means you don't care, attitude towards overcoming adversity. So what you're going to do for me, for your exit ticket, instead of turning it into a whole paragraph, you'll use this sentence stem to do textual evidence. And then you'll use this sentence to do the analysis. You guys got this? If you need any help, message me.